going on, guys? Apparently, Tom MacDonald went on a date and he wants to share with us how it went. I know this is about to go bad. I know this is about to be wild. Let's see.
So she had a dick.
No, you gonna
So she had a dick.
Okay. Okay, we get your point, or did you get the point? Listen, I have no hate or disdain for any community. This is just crazy. Though that's what we doing out here in the street. Listen, fam, you got me hitting the mic by accident. Did you hit the mic anyway? My bad. That's what Nova be doing. She cool with this. I understand the joke, right? There's gonna be a lot of Tom MacDonald fans that's like, you don't understand. You don't get it. Ha ha ha. He's actually going after a certain particular community. I said it once, I'll say it again. I do not care in any way, shape, or form about what someone does on their own time. I don't care. Right? If it's not causing anyone harm, right? They're not trying to force me to be down. I don't have no hate. And wasn't you just chilling with like Blair White? That's who. I'm not gonna even finish that statement. You just chilling with Blair White. I don't think you should be telling us who you hanging out with in general. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I ain't crazy. I think I'm exactly on point. The hell is wrong? Anyway. Anyway, I wanted to make this one short. There's nothing I could say that's not going to sound suspect after that, right? Like anyway, no matter how I spin it. In the damn clip. In the damn clip. You got me sounding like I'm about to go to a parade out here. No hate of this thing for any communities. Nigga, you say spin, you think about flipping and revert. In the damn clip before I say worse. Alright, this has kind of been a little bit of a trending topic within the music commentary sphere. Anyone who's ever had a run-in with me or running with the guy that I'm about to talk about. I'm going to be extremely honest. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm going to call a spade a spade. We're talking about a YouTuber by the name of Asphil. Now, they were more known for their connection to Ryan Upchurch, but after Ryan Upchurch was able to, see that they was a fraud and just nasty and manipulative and just foul, Upchurch distanced himself from them. Rightfully so. Right? Rightfully so. And for some reason, they have continued to just latch on to Upchurch nutsack and just hold on for dear life and just be like, please, you're the only reason why anyone knows my name. They haven't done anything on their own since, and they continuously probably contact Upchurch on a regular basis, begging for him to get the band back together. In fact, the only reason why a lot of people still affiliate with him or even talk to him is because they assume that him and Upchurch squashed their beef. I think this is crazy. Listen, you cross certain lines for me, I'm never going to want to be around you. And I think that Upchurch is extremely smart. I don't think Upchurch rocks with this guy. And that's just my personal opinion. I think that this guy is disgusting. One of the many reasons why he keeps going after me is because I shared audio of him speaking behind the scenes about Upchurch and accusing Upchurch of being on drugs. Right? This guy's a foul individual. We're going to break all that down. I just wanted you guys to know that he's just latching on to Upchurch's sack. He just want to just stay there for the rest of his life. Please don't let me go. Please. Because no one would know this nigga. He wants to be famous. He wants to be a creator, but he doesn't have the actual talent, so he leans on being racist. So let's discuss who this guy is fully, or more so what my issue is with him, right? Or how this all started. I never heard of him before I had a run in with him. It was only after I think I probably was on a panel of some sort and he kind of like wormed his way in to try to talk to me. A lot of people do that, right? They'll do a lot of nasty, shady things to try to somehow manage to have a conversation with me, right? And after I guessed I listened to him cry about how Creek Squad roast him and trolls him. This is his exact words. I just got about it. I had enough of even listening to a punk bitch even try to describe what the hell he was mad about. Like, because it was nothing. It was just, you did something foul. People don't like you. It is what it is, right? But he keeps pushing this image of, no, squash. Me and Upchurch are best friends. I don't think that that's true because I don't believe anything that this guy says personally. And I know that Upchurch is very smart. Very smart. A lot of people be claiming best friends with him, and I don't think he wants to be anywhere near them or around them in any way, shape, or form because he can see how disgusting they are. And so this nut hugger, right? He keeps on trying to speak to me and come around me. I ignore him. He goes around to live streams talking a bunch of crap about me. I ignore him. He comes on to my live stream. Mind you, this might sound wild, but let me just describe it. My father passed away. I was live streaming. It's a way for me to not only pretty much keep things going in a sense that I keep my mind off it and maybe even just work through whatever I'm going through, right? But also, I don't even think there was any real topics being discussed. I think I was just hanging out with my supporters, right? And I appreciate the hell out of them rocking with me. It wasn't like a sob story type of stream. Nah, we was just freely talking movies, TV shows, news, whatever we wanted to talk about, right? But I was extremely honest with what was going on with me, just in case I was like a little bit, I guess you could say, quick to let Garfield out and roast people immediately, or just didn't have no toleration for the bullcrap. I wanted people to know why, right? So this guy, he comes into my live stream, Asheville, and just starts talking crazy, just saying some foul stuff to me, bro. And I'm like, I don't even know you, dude. Like, that's kind of strange. But anyway, today's probably not the best day to do that. My father passed away recently, and today's not really the best day. And also, I don't know you. And in return, Asheville says, "Oh, that's why you such a bitch." Just like him. I'm like, what the nigga? In my mind, I'm like, nigga, is this a sock account? Is that really him? I literally stop, go to look. Oh, okay, this is his real channel. What the hell is wrong with this nigga? It's like he's fishing for some kind of beef or a reason to go at me. And I didn't even take the bait. I literally just said, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with you. You disgusting. I kept it moving. I didn't even clip it, didn't put it out. My supporters, my moderators, they blocked him. Right? This is live. Everyone got to see this. Right? So I just moved on. I still didn't talk about him. Some months passed. He's going on like a tour now. Oh, BX can't take a joke. He just think about that, guys. I've never had really a run-in with the nigga. besides him coming to my live stream and going after me over my father. And now, once I just said I want nothing to do with him and my moderators blocked him, he's going on a tour to a bunch of just no-name loser channels to try to bash me and say, oh, he can't take a joke. He just blocked me. Why? And also, usually when I block somebody or if someone gets blocked on my page, they're unblocked within 24 hours. Most of the time it's an accident, or I just say, F it. I don't feel like having people blocked on my channel. But he kept crying, going on this little tour. I ignored him. Seriously. Then he goes to my channel and he's continuously in my comment section. Mind you, while he's still crying to other channels about being blocked on my channel, he's writing on my channel and just going off and crying. I guess he wants to say it was roast or whatever, saying nasty things in the comments. Again, I ignore him. I just want you guys to see. Because according to him, oh, you made 1,000 videos about me. Nigga, this dude is obsessed with me. It's strange. Upchurch shouted me out, and this nigga lost his mind. Like, he's a stalker, in my personal opinion. More so a racist, in my personal opinion. I really, truly believe. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So this loser, right? He can't handle the fact that I had boundaries and was like, not cool with someone trying to, go after me or my father the day that he passed away. I think that's too far, right? He gets super upset, right? But I keep ignoring him over and over again. And then I hear this audio leak of, let's not even try to, sugarcoat Triple T, but we call him the head bagger over here. For obvious reasons. If you know, you know. But they having a private phone conversation. You best friends with Upchurch, right? But you're sitting there behind the scenes having private conversations with his ops, with people who've been trying to bury his career for over a year, for more than 2 years, multiple of years, just lying, slandering, attacking his audience in real life. All of those things. You're affiliating with these people behind the scenes because you love everybody. And in these conversations that leak, he's saying a lot of nasty, foul things about Upchurch, accusing him of being on drugs, right? Saying a whole bunch of stuff. I agree with everything you guys say about him. That you was like best of friends. But anyway, right, I get my hands on this audio and I, as well as other people, speak about it. Share my opinion that I thought it was foul, that I thought that he was a fence sitter, someone who will play both sides, will try to use you for all that he could benefit from you, and then go to your enemy and do the exact same thing he has no loyalty. And that was it. Then he cried in my comment sections, and I made a video roasting him because of that. And then he went and tried to deny everything and publicly go speak to a bunch of YouTubers and go on like another tour and try to clear his name and get everyone to focus on the head bagger instead. Nah, both of y'all nasty. Y'all both disgusting. And then I left it alone, right? I did my job, gave commentary. Wasn't really personal. Was what it was. He didn't like that. So, in turn, he starts going on this racist campaign where he decides to go after my skin color and just my skin in general as well, and say a lot of prejudice and pretty much racist things about me, the Bronx, black people, people with my skin, right? And it's going way too far. This is supposed to be the comedian, guys. Everything's a joke. He goes past certain lines, and when you confront him on it, I was just joking. You can't take a joke. Meanwhile, this nigga is blatantly saying in the videos, it's not a joke. It's not on some like he's just giving me criticism, that he has a huge disdain and hate for me because my voice is low and because, once again, my skin. He's a racist piece of shit. Like, there's no other way you can put that. And mind you, I'm the guy that when people are throwing the racist allegation at people, I'm defending people on a regular basis. I'm the guy that believes black people can be racist. When people are coming out, more specifically, Triple Loser, the head bagger, was coming out and saying a lot of nasty, prejudiced things about Southerners. I leaked that audio and also defended you guys and put it out there that I didn't think that that was appropriate or right. And for some weird reason, I give, criticism on music and my opinion. And it's okay to say I have a personal hate and disdain for him because of his skin. I don't like this guy because of the color of his skin. Just some racist shit, right? And then also do something called blackface, right? Or their variation of blackface, where you put some kind of emoji or black thing on your face if you're white. And now you can imitate a black person and speak, I guess you could say, in like an urban way. So if I painted and this is just for example, for educational purposes, I want to ask you guys a question. If I painted my face white and put on a certain outfit and talk with a Southern accent and said a lot of prejudiced things about Southerners, that would be disgusting, right? That would be foul. I would never do nothing like that. But for some weird reason, I guess because people don't like me, it's okay to do that about me. It's okay to do that about black people. And then when I call out the racism for what it is, I get told, oh, you can't say he's racist. His wife is Asian. What the hell? Y'all gonna make me sound woke, and it's just based off of just idiocracy. That's not how that works. It's not. You could be racist towards any race. If you're racist, that don't mean that you're like racist towards every race. You can actually have a pinpoint thing. Like you can. I've heard people, YouTubers, target a specific race recently. They weren't black or Asian either. Nigga, like, are you serious? Oh, he has an Asian wife and his nephews and nieces are mixed. Then you can still be racist for one. Also, you can still be making racist jokes. And mind you, I'm all for that when it comes to comedy, bro. I don't give a damn. Like, I like Aria Shafir. He got a lot of crazy jokes that me and my friends grew up laughing at. We thought it was funny as hell. He went definitely over certain lines, right? And I think you can actually be honest that most of his jokes are racial jokes. The reason why it was funny is because the jokes were pinpointing certain, guess you can say, prejudice, right? Against certain races and things like that. But it was done in a way to where it's not targeting people or saying anything that's like hateful. If you're honest about that, I don't give a damn. Right? If you're not actually spreading hate, you're not trying to harm anybody, and you're honest and you say, yeah, that was a racist joke. That can be possible without you being racist. But when you fight it to the death and you like, no, because my wife's Asian. Hold up. That's one of the first things people do whenever they are something. If you call them out for it, no. I got a friend that's black. You could just, pretty much just deny it in general. If this nigga Asheville just came out and was like, yeah, the jokes were pretty racist, I ain't gonna front. You didn't even have to do an apology, but just acknowledge it. Like, you say you do comedy. You can't find nothing else. You can't say anything that's true. Like, all you could do is just slander and misinformation and things that are actually against YouTube terms of service. Like, no, literally, if I went to your page and reported it and put it under harassment, like all the times you literally told all your supporters to go to my page and to spam that racist ass thing where you telling them to put emojis all over my page. You telling people to run and go do that, which, mind you, how is this nigga a content creator? That's his content. Go harass this person. Yeah, haha. Isn't this entertaining? I said a bunch of racist jokes and then told you guys to harass them. Whoa, this is comedy genius. That's against terms of service in multiple ways. If anyone was to just, I'm not telling anybody to, but I do feel like I should do a video. My next video, if I do speak on this guy again, it should be a video where I do an instructional demonstration on how to do a YouTube report, especially for harassment, especially if it's based on racism. Like, that should not be okay. Like, that's disgusting, right? And mind you, just take me out of it, right? Take the exact race out of it and put your race in there. If someone painted their face your color, or whatever they thought your color was, and insinuated that you were less than because of this, and then imitated you, guys, that's blatant blackface. If you just look that up, this nigga went way too far, and it wasn't even funny. It wasn't no Ari Shafir. It was just blatant. I don't like you because of the color of your skin. I don't like you because of your skin. I hate you because your voice is soft. Mind you, everyone else that he called out, he challenged to like a boxing match with me. Right? Like, in his whatever lame audience, they don't understand that they're backing a bitch. It's just mind-boggling. It is mind-boggling. But it is what it is, bro. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give an explanation, or not even an explanation, just more detailed breakdown of why I think this guy is a nasty, worthless piece of crap. And I'm speaking on his actions, right? I'm not talking about his skin or any kind of physical attribute, which, by the way, against terms of service for YouTube, like, you could go to his video, like I could go to his video, report it, like blatantly go on Twitter, hey, this person is attacking people based off the color of their skin or else physical attributes, which is against the YouTube terms of service. That's what his whole channel is. In fact, if I was to just look through his channel and report every video where he did that, which I'm more than guessing is 100% of them, because he's not talented. You're a roaster where all you could do is talk about someone's skin color. God damn, I thought he did actual music commentary. I was wrong. That's why a lot of people hate me, trying to do this gatekeeping thing. Right? The niggas will try anything first. Oh, you're not from down south. You can't talk about this. And then it's just blatant racism. What the fuck? Also, last thing I'm going to say about this is one lesson that I've learned from getting into a lot of fights as, a young adult when I was a kid and getting jumped a bunch of times is realizing that the people who watch you get jumped and don't say anything, those are the people you probably shouldn't affiliate with. So if you're a content creator and you witness this and you just start entertainment, do not reach out to me or try to talk to me, right? At all. Like that, you can if you want to, but I'm just not going to respond. Don't ask me for no interviews or none of that weird stuff, collab. I'm only rocking with people that rock with me, right? If you see people being disgusted in my comment section and you go after them, right, and roast them, right, which I've been seeing for a lot of my supporters. Shout outs to the Fang Gang, the real ones. Y'all challenge these people that come on our turf and try to be disgusting, because I'm not blocking nobody, right? Like, they keep saying that shit. Mind you, their posts all over. Right? I see some people get called out by my supporters and then they'll delete their whole damn message. Call them out. That's like the right thing to do. I appreciate that. I remember that. And when people want to invite me to channels and whatnot, those are the people I'm going to affiliate with, the people that actually rock with me, people that's calling out the people that's doing disgusting things, calling out the fence sitters, calling out the gatekeepers, actually standing on it. Too many soft-ass creators, y'all so afraid of, I guess, making the fucking fans angry that y'all will refuse to have your own opinion. I don't give a fuck. The people that genuinely rock with me, they rock with me because I'm honest and I tell the truth no matter what. I'm not trying to build a fake audience. I don't care about the numbers. As long as I can just keep doing what I'm doing, I don't care. That's probably why I put out the most videos out of all these people. I work harder than them. I'm realer than them. They're too afraid to give you guys honesty. I'm going to be honest with you, even if you're mad at me. Assville's a racist piece of crap. Am I going to talk about this again? I'm not going to say no, right? Because I feel like he's a locale, and if you just keep on getting hot and bothered by me giving my opinion and just start saying craziness, you're giving me content, right? So I'm going to just keep on roasting you. If you want to keep on being racist towards me and stacking up all the violations in terms of service and risk your channel, that's up to you. I can't control you. I can't control anybody or tell anybody what to do. But I do think when it comes to like people like you in general, as far as how you act, right, and carry yourself, I do think that it's best to not try to like engage in a back and forth. When I'm roasting you or speaking on you, it's not even meant for you. I don't care if you watch me in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to be monetizing my haters. And I do think it's important that part of that is showing people the proper way to file a report with YouTube and to, stop stalkers and people who harass you. Part of the game. How many racist comments I've been getting from his audience since he started doing this campaign, as well as people doxing me and doing all types of nasty things. But those people lost their channels already. That's not up to me. You know what I mean? I don't think people like seeing the disgusting stuff. Hit the like button, watch more videos. And also don't forget, if you want early access and bonus behind the scenes content, including a rant where I go in on Assville and I tell you 100% everything that, I can't say on YouTube. And it ain't even that long, but it's good. It's great content. You can check that out on Patreon. The link should be in the description. Don't forget to check out my podcast on Spotify. Hit that follow button and subscribe. What's going on? I wanted to check out this clip, right, of Ron Radke from Falling in Reverse. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I be smoking. So he put out this video where he's speaking on Anthony Fantano, which I do not like. I'm not a fan of Anthony Fantano. Right, just personally, right? I think that he puts a lot of like heat out there and likes to wag his finger and point at people and make accusations. But then when the finger's pointed at him, he turns into a straight punk. Anyway, let's take a look at this video where Rodney's going to be speaking on this. I think he actually sued him too, but I don't think he won.
I lost my lawsuit to Anthony Fantano, but the reality is it makes me happy. Let's get into it. Some of you guys that don't know, Anthony Fantano is a music critic, and he goes online and he judges music out of a scale of 1 to 10, which he rarely gives anybody a 10. I don't think he's ever given anybody a 10. That's neither here nor there. The reason why I'm making this video is because I sued Anthony Fantano, and my lawyers told me there's a small chance you will win this. But that's not why I sued him. I sued him so I could make this video right now. Because what better time to make this video than right now, in the midst of Anthony Fantano being accused of being a racist.
Called Ian a nigger.
Let's get into it. Anthony Fantano made a video about me a long time ago called This Guy Sucks. This is after multiple times of him making videos about judging my songs and saying how bad I am and how it's the worst thing ever, blah, 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 like he normally does. Rage bait. So he made a video finally about how I suck, and the reason why I suck is for all these reasons. I'm going to get into it right now. We're going to react to it right now, actually.
What a coward. And anyone defending this man or acting like he's cool, probably a coward too.
People that defend me are cowards, according to Anthony Fantano.
Like Ronald's, content there, that's his intellectual property. He should be able to say whether or not it turns up in Brad's YouTube video, so on and so forth. Yeah, but here's the thing. Brad's content does technically fall under
So they're mad because they think that I'm trying to take down this guy, Brad's music. And the reality is so many streamers that stream my music on Twitch and stuff have had the music taken down. He's also accusing me of doing all this, which I didn't do. Wait, Brad Taste is now got in trouble for domestic violence.
Oh, that's
that one.
I wanted to speak about that. I haven't gotten a chance to actually look more into it. Right. I've heard about this guy. Right. Definitely heard about this guy for sure. Right. But yeah, when it comes to reactions and music, it's really iffy. It's not easy to pretty much get your joint off when it comes to reactions. Right. If you sit there not pressing pause and actually adding your own take and commentary to it, 100%, yeah, you're gonna get a copyright, right? And yeah, rightfully so. If I'm just being honest, a lot of people get mad about that. If you're actually reacting to it and making it new content, and you get a strike or a copyright, that's when I actually back you in being upset with that. But if that's not the case, then nah, brother. A lot of these reaction channels be lazy as hell. Like pause, like maybe once. So that's how you add only 10 seconds to the video, right? The original video, 3 minutes. Your video is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That's not your video.
Apparently, allegedly, I suppose. That's what I read.
You know, Ronald is one of those controversial figures in rock music who likes to, tout himself as like a free speech kind of guy. He's shooting from the hip. He's telling it like it is. He may have said some things in the past that don't play all that well today, but he's grown. He's changed. You can't hate people over old tweets. He's not with all that cancel culture crap.
Well, that's crazy, Anthony. Aren't you getting canceled for saying the N-word and laughing at Trayvon Martin after he died or something? That's allegedly. This is all debunked. I believe that Anthony Fantano came out, and if I'm wrong, you could correct me.
I feel like he got a gate on there, because he's not close enough to the mic, maybe. Right, and I'm wanting to talk with my low ass voice.
He came out and apologized a long time ago about this, and it's being revamped, I suppose. He's getting absolutely obliterated on it.
Rightfully so. The campaign he's been leading to destroy Drake and put false allegations on Drake's name. And not just him, everybody. I don't care what you say. A lot of people are going to hate me. Now you defended Drake. I've had creators literally blatantly go crazy. Like, it's real suspicious you're defending Drake. And then like a few years later, now they're sitting there defending Drake because they realize like, wait a minute, something don't seem right. When you got me, someone who's been looking into the industry and all the disgusting things that they've been doing and what they did to people like Michael Jackson. Yeah, I do think that people like Anthony is definitely working for the industry, in my personal opinion. And I think that he's a plant that is here to destroy whoever the industry point their finger at and tell him to. He works for Big Brother. That's what I think about Anthony Fantano and a lot of people.
And I thought the perfect time to do this was right now, was because the audacity for him to make, how long is this video? 10 minute video, just so he can make money off of me. Yeah. The audacity to make a 10-minute video on how things I did 10 years ago are bad and stuff like that. When you right now, sir, being judged for something.
He's in my bad for pausing so much. But yeah, he's a hypocrite. And this is the thing with like this cancel culture, or like this, I guess you could say mob mentality. Like, damn, if you're going to go around doing Salem witch trials, your turn is coming. And Anthony, if he came on and actually said, yo, listen, yeah, blah, 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 they're taking this out of context. And this has made me reflect. I'm wrong for going after these musicians and calling them all types of things and slandering them for out of context clips or things like that. If he said that, I wouldn't even be mad at the guy. He refused.
Something you did a long time ago.
However, over the years that he's been in the music industry, Ronald has shown no growth, change, or maturity. Any shittiness
Sir, I've been sober for almost 18 years. I came from the bottom to the top. I'm one of the biggest rock bands right now. Mentally, spiritually, and physically, I am in the best shape I've ever been. I have changed immensely, Anthony. And I think the reason why I don't like you amongst a lot of other people is...
You probably refuse to allow you to change or grow. They don't want you to grow because then you can't be a topic.
You use my name to get clicks and views so you can pay your rent. You're biased and you judge and you're pretentious. I believe you're the most pretentious person on the internet. I'm not kidding. It's almost like you gloat and you act like your opinion is better than everyone else's opinion. This is just what I see at face value. I could be completely wrong because on the inside, deep down, me and you are very similar because we said some things that we should never have said in the past and done some things that we shouldn't have. Except I understand that you did that, but you don't understand that I did that, and you don't realize that it's okay that you can grow and change. So the bottom line is here, the bad person, in my opinion, is you, because I don't use people for clicks and views to make money. You do it negatively.
Damn.
You don't care if it hurts their feelings. You don't care if it makes their fans mad. You do it on purpose to make money.
Or narcissism he may have been exhibiting in the past.
Narcissism in the past. Do you understand that 1% of people have narcissism? This guy is just out of his fucking
when
mind.
he might have said something terrible 10 years ago is surely still being exhibited now. You don't even need to go into the old things Ronald Radke has said and done because he's doing and saying just as terrible things today, whether he's using his Twitter page to harass and shut down people, trying to talk about their experiences having been sexually assaulted. And he doesn't do the same thing that maybe some other artists do. When they're hit with similar allegations, they might make a statement. They might apologize. They might disappear into the shadows, never to be heard from again because they're cowardly pieces of shit. But no, not Ronald. Ronald doubles down and sues.
This is why I sued you.
Yo, this nigga's disgusting. If someone made a false allegation on him, why is he apologizing? Why is he disappearing? Like, I don't understand this mentality that people have. Whereas, like, if you speak up for yourself, you're guilty. That is insane. That's nasty. I never want to be down with that audience, right? No, that's crazy.
Anthony, you're making it seem like I doubled down on actual gang rape and sued somebody to silence them. That is why I'm suing you. That's why I sued you. The audacity. If I was in front of you right now, dude, listen to what I'm saying right now. The audacity for you to imply that I literally gang raped somebody and doubled down by suing them. Anthony, let me give you a little backstory on that situation. 1 hour after we were accused, by the way, because it was gang rape. This is what they're saying. We were accused. We were brought to the station. We were not arrested. 1 hour. Remember this. 1 hour.
Maybe I won't. I don't, like, usually when like people use certain terminology like that, I don't get monetized, but who cares, bro? Right? Like, the people that sign up for my channel memberships or my Patreon, they help me out a lot, right? So if I don't edit this because I want the authenticity to be there, then help a brother out, sign up for Patreon and memberships if you're able to. If not, don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't want to like censor myself or censor the video, right? But yeah, those terms definitely do mess it up because of monetization. So if you do see me censor it, that's why. If you don't, it's what it is.
We were brought to the station. We were not arrested. We were questioned, and guess what they did? They pulled my pants down. They grabbed my dick, took a swab, DNA tested it, and then 1 hour later came back and said, there is no DNA found on you or her. There's a 0% chance.
Maybe I should have just talked about this. Maybe I should have just spoke about it. But the people could be like, I want to see the video. Yeah.
And so if you ever doing anything like this, you are free to go. So Anthony, you understand how traumatizing that could be for somebody that would never do something like that. You know that, right, Anthony? So Problem that I'm having here is you're bringing up stuff that is so traumatic, not only to me and to victims that actually were sexually assaulted, and you got girls like that lying. So yeah, I doubled down and I sued the shit out of her and I won. And that's the reason why I'm suing you, is just so I can talk about this topic. Crazy. It's the audacity, the pretentiousness, the gloating,
had domestic violence charges too against him, which were ultimately dismissed. True. But the fact that all of this behavior is piling up here is quite sussy-wussy.
Quite sussy-wussy is what he says. Quite sussy-wussy. Anthony, for the life of you, have you ever just thought about not being a biased piece of fucking shit, bro? And trying to look at the good in people?
Or even hopping on Twitter to be transphobic or poke.
Transphobic. So the last 5 music videos, I've had 2, 3, 4 trans people total working on them, either at my house, watching me take my clothes off and putting clothes on me, in my music videos. I'm so tired of this transphobic rhetoric that you guys try to spew, because I think that they, thems is like a weird term.
People will say whatever to try to cancel you. They'll accuse you of whatever. People were saying I was a misogynist because I used the word bitch. Even though 99% of the time I'm talking about men when I say that.
Terminology, and why should I call you a they, them if it's like fucking, it has nothing to do with being trans in the first place. They, them, or non-binary means you are not of two things, male or female. So how can that make you trans? And what is wrong with that? If I don't believe that trans people should compete in women's sports or being put in women's prisons, or trans people in the bathroom with my 6-year-old daughter at the time going to the bathroom, what is wrong with that?
Damn, you doing it. I'm already more than halfway through the video. This video is not meant for the purpose of try to spread hate or try to go after any communities. It's for educational purposes. And also, I don't think he's saying anything wrong. Any way, shape, or form. I don't.
That doesn't make me transphobic. It makes me have common sense. And Anthony, you're just on your soapbox, standing up and just doing that fucking thing you're doing, dude. It's like, it's almost like you have a lot of secrets that you don't want people to know about. It's what it seems like.
Fun at the idea of black people receiving reparations. What's funny about this is that
I don't care about that.
It's a joke. I'm not racist. I have one black friend.
He's throwing this kind of rhetoric out there. And this is the sort of thing were it any rock star who actually makes good music, the Right Wing and Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh, whoever it is.
The crazy thing about this, Anthony, is that you force people left and right, dude. I am not a political person. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're so fucking stupid. Same. You constantly literally use left and right and Democrat and Republican against each other, just like the rest of these pieces of shit. I'm a musician, been doing it.
Big facts. Right? Like, I'm a firm believer in just freedom. You know, honestly, I don't think that it should have to be some type of weird thing where it's a side, or whether it's this side, right? I don't think it gotta be any of that. You know what I mean? Right? Like, and also, if I'm just being honest, right? If I'm just being real, right? Like, it's all a fake ass beef and competition to get people distracted from what's really going on by what Big Brother's actually doing up there. That's what's going down. They don't want you to know about that. Right? So they got us beefing left or right, nigga. I don't care about no left wing, right wing. Nigga, I like sandwiches. Right? Let's talk about that. About them damn sandwiches. What the sandwiches I'm gonna get out here in these streets. Getting hungry my damn self.
25 years, I do almost everything on my own with one other person in the room with me at all times. I'm fucking well-rounded musician. I have nothing to do with fucking politics. I made one song called Zombified because we were all trapped in our houses and forced to take a vaccine. That was a really scary time, and I was really pissed at the government. Now you're taking all this shit and forcing this left and right bullshit. We're tired of it. A lot of us are tired of this shit, man. It's not just me.
We'd be jumping on top of it, desperate to like interview him and like put a mic in his face and like he'd be like, yeah, this is our guy. Look at our guy.
Guess what? All these people, all these left and right people are jumping on top of me doing interviews with me. And have I ever done one? Have I ever done one? Go try to find one fucking interview where I'm talking about any politics with any type of fucking political figure. Sure. And you won't find it. Because guess what? I don't believe in that shit.
Transphobia is like the new flavor of the month. Meanwhile, Ronald's over here in the corner like, guys, I can be transphobic.
Bro, do you see this guy? How does anybody take this fucking guy serious, man? There's no way, dude. This dude's got some fucking secrets, dude. Look at him. Look at this dude.
Too. Like one time when he was arrested at a New Jersey music festival performance for throwing not one, not two, not three, but 4 microphone stands into the crowd, injuring a few concert goers in the process. 2 people were struck in the head. One of them was a 16-year-old girl. Even though Ronnie did this and he got arrested, it's like dead to rights. And apparently, you know, this person had to be paid. Yeah, despite.
Yeah, and I'll fucking do it again.
Manipulative. Take advantage of you in any way that he can. Piece of shit.
Take advantage of you in any way you can, piece of shit, Anthony. That's literally.
I don't condone any acts of violence, and I do think that that's extremely unsafe if he wilding out in these streets, throwing mics into the crowd. I do think that's unsafe.
You take advantage of hardworking artists and utilize their star power and their record sales and their likes and all their fans and all their haters so you can make money, so you can pay your rent. You pay your rent off of the hatred you spew, Anthony. You're literally a hypocrite.
Damn.
And now you're being called out for being a racist. And I think it's really fucking funny, man. I think it's one of the funniest things ever. Actually, I don't think it's funny. I actually feel bad. I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm not really used to doing this like you are. So, you know, this is going to be all over the place. But I think it's really, really fair to say, Anthony, that checkmate, man. Checkmate. Yeah, I went into this lawsuit suing you because of this video.
Man, you said checkmate. Gotcha, bitch.
Video and all this stuff. Look at this, allegedly across the thing, like across the thing. This is what he does. This is his thing. I went into this lawsuit and I was like, hey, my lawyer's like, you're not going to win this. And I'm like, I don't care. It's all for this, man. So Anthony, I know you're watching this. I know you're probably getting a lot of shit for being racist or whatever they're saying you are. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think Anthony's racist. No. I think Anthony Fantano said a bunch of weird, stupid shit. Mm-hmm. Just like me. And I don't think Anthony is...
I don't know that nigga. I haven't seen enough to call him racist.
He's a gang rapist. I don't think Anthony is a domestic violence person. I don't think Anthony is all those things. You know what I do think Anthony is? I think Anthony is a pretentious, insecure little baby that utilizes people for money so he can pay his rent in a negative way. That's what I think. And that's what his YouTube has become. It's one of those things. So that said, anybody out there that's watching this that has anything that they want to say, negative, good, comment below, because I would love to open up this discussion on how it's okay for these people to regurgitate like this alleged narrative that I'm a terrible person that gang rapes people and is transphobic and homophobic and racist. He thinks I'm racist. It's like, it's funny. I don't know, man. I just really wish that he would retract what he said and apologize for implying all these things.
He won't. People, I swear, like, he won't. People like this, bro, when it comes to like these losers that just come out here and lie blatantly, right, to get whatever kind of attention they could get. Yeah, they're not going to tell the truth. They're not going to come out here and just admit to their wrongdoing.
But he won't, because that's exactly what a narcissist actually would do. For me, people think I'm insane, right? They think that I'm like doing all this stuff because I'm insecure, like responding to people online. Guys, it's not that serious. I respond to people online because they say the same things that Anthony was implying, that I'm a gang rapist or that I'm a bad person, or, sometimes your music sucks. I'm just being funny. The only way I can respond is to be funny to these people. The stuff that you don't see me talk about, if I'm not responding, those are the things that are making me mad. This video really pissed me off and it pissed off a lot of people. It implies to the people that are watching this, the NPCs that follow Anthony Fantano and wait for him to give them their opinion on what they like. They're not going to go do their research. They're just going to go, wow, he really gang raped somebody. Wow, he really is transphobic. Wow, he is a racist. This is why I sued him. And this is the point that I'm making. I know I was going to lose the lawsuit. It's not a big deal. It's just a defamation suit. The reason I did this is so I can put this out. So I can put something out and say my piece before Anthony does. Because you know Anthony's going to put some video together so he can gain views to pay his rent. I wanted to put this out and say my piece. So if you're watching this and you're not a fan and you hate my guts, I really hope that even if you're not a fan, you can really understand where I'm coming from. Because it's really fucked up. I don't think anybody should ever do that. I would never make a video about how Anthony Fantano is racist, allegedly. You know what I mean? I would never do that. Love you guys.
Yeah, nah. It's just pretty messed up. Imagine when people going on and saying the whole he's racist thing. That's not why I don't. Right? So I'm not going to go ahead and spread a false narrative or lie on his name. Right? That's what he does. I don't do that. That's the exact reason why I don't really rock with him. But that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. All that good stuff. Also, sign up for Patreon or channel memberships if you want early access to videos. What's going on, guys? We're about to check out this update from Upchurch. See what he got to say. See what he got to say in these streets. Hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're listening on Spotify, hit the follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, go and follow me on Spotify and vice versa.
Look at all these motherfuckers doing boo-hooism, fucking crying, trying to get me canceled. They all stomping, stabbing, shooting. And then some Nashville folks roll in, they're like, hey, you want to fuck these motherfuckers up? I'm like, yeah, they should do it. And I know for a fact, these motherfuckers doing stomping, doing stabbing, doing shooting, doing cancelism. I know you, man. And I think it's funny. I really do. It's hilarious. Because my buddy Lackey said, bro, good music. That's what they don't want you to do, is make good music. So we just stayed up all night making good music. And just some old school Nashville shit happened last night. Lack looked at me, he said, man, just write what you feel, bro. What do you feel? And I said, I feel like everybody wants me dead right now. Because I'm too large and still living on the edge of town. And it turned into a smash. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't understand why everybody wants to be sad all the time. Don't you want to wake up and do smileism? I sure as okay.
Smileism.
I don't know what's wrong with people, but man, they all want me dead right now. They want me dead right now. I'm too large, living on the edge of town. Say they love me.
I don't know if we could play that yet, but that's okay. When you gonna drop that?
I'm too large, living on the edge of town. Say, and that's how it's done. Oh yeah. Your boy is learning the Nashville sound, the new age hip hop country Nashville sound. I'm doing learning. Oh yeah. They all want me dead right now, but getting me dead is something they can't figure out. That's right, baby. Paw, Southpaw, mouth of the South, y'all. I just went and sold some lumber to Midway. Yeah, what? Yeah, I sell lumber. Look at my mustache, man. Come on. I just picked up some tampons from my old lady. I'm finna go eat some baked beans.
That's gangster.
Yeah. Get like me. What's up, ladies? Oh, what, you ain't locked in that room everybody's talking about? You're supposed to be locked up,
funny.
man, in prison or something. I was kidding.
The way they make it sound, right?
No,
All the lies these people out here telling, that's the way they make it sound.
for real, I did get your tampons. You still need a local engineer. At the moment, I don't. I'm working with one of my old buddies, Lackman 615. But I do want to say I appreciate you for reaching out. I see you got 615 in your tag. I really appreciate all of Nashville hitting me up. Help me get back up and start swinging at these motherfuckers.
Fire.
But if you do need some work or something, I'm sure Lackman 615 can help you out, bro. He's a networking machine. How's Hank the Rooster? Oh no, you must not heard the news. It's kind of a funny sentence, especially being from Nashville, but yeah, Waylon ate Hank. So yeah, I want you to fight Robert. Listen, man, I'll fight anybody who just comes up on me in public and flings at me. But you got to understand, I'm worth it. Like,
What the hell? A crazy question. Why won't you fight? Okay.
millions of dollars.
Right.
And, you know, if they're out to do the kind of shit they're doing now, well, then they would definitely sue me. And I don't feel like giving away any free money. Am I doing any touring over the next year or so? Nah. I want to enjoy my daughter and watch her grow up a little bit. You know, these are the best years. This should be
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it, bro.
growing up, and I don't want to miss them. So I ain't doing no touring. How many acres is my new house on? 6. And man, is it easier to go to sleep. Somebody going missing or snooping around 6 acres can be cleared in like 2 minutes. 300, that's a different story. How do you feel?
Right. Having like a huge piece of land, yeah. They gotta be way harder to maintain and to worry about when you're on site.
Kissing your mom on the mouth at 30? What are you talking about? How does the writing process work? You take steps or you just full send? Oh, probably full send. I don't really understand the whole like writer's meet thing. I've never done that. It doesn't seem like it would be something that works properly, if you ask me. A song just kind of happens. Like last night, dude, we made 4 insane bangers. And it's just a vibe in the room, man. The vibe's good, good shit comes out. If the vibe's bad, well, nothing comes out. Wait, but I thought you're only waking up at 10 p.m.? What? Like, what?
Wow.
Is it like illegal to wake up at 10 p.m.? I'm confused. Are you doing that for every day? I'm doing rap. See his mustache, dog? Doing rapping. Any new art project ideas in the works? I ain't really painted that much lately. I've been focusing on music because I'll tell you right now, I'm learning a lot of stuff in all areas of music in the industry, Nashville circuit, and man, I'll tell you one thing. I'm linked up with somebody now that knows a lot and is very, very smart. Very smart. Very efficient. Knows what he's doing. Networking genius. And actually loves the music. And guess what? His birth certificate says Nashville on it. 615, getting your busing. It's busing around this block, boy. They mad as hell at me like, what's the deal? They said Upchurch quit paying my light bill. So I get on the internet, yeah, right here. They say Upchurch really likes pills. I bought him a house, bought him a car, bought him a truck. Now I'm sitting over here like, dude, what the fuck? You should've went to Dixon Electric with $80. But Upchurch, $80 wasn't enough. Turn my lights on.
Cooking his
I'ma
ass.
sit right here on Instagram, talk shit about you all night long. But then again, I was doing that before they went off. Had a fake timeline telling people about you, then I got lost. I'm an adult, but still everything is Ryan's fault. Got 38 fingers pointing them at Ryan, y'all. Somebody get that whole crew some my dog. Not everything is my fault. It's been
Keep playing. I'm gonna make a song out of this. I'll chop this straight up and make a beat around the vocals.
when your lights go off. That's a hit song, man. It's electric.
Nah, that was fire. That was fire. That was better than everything Adam Calhoun ever did in his entire life. Straight up. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments section. If you want early access to videos, sign up for memberships, or you can get down on that Patreon, man. Get down on Patreon and get bonus content as well as early access. And I think I might close my Discord, and that would be the only way you can access it. I'm plotting it. We'll see. Time to tell.